This is Mike with Inventing 120. Today I want to speak to you about odds. Last week we saw the jackpot for the Mega Millions hit 1.5 billion, and if you ignored the fact that multiple people might have won, if you thought that you would be the only winner, if that was in fact the case, it was in fact worth buying a lottery ticket. That's a rare circumstance, but it was, and here's why. The way you think about odds is this: you take the probability of winning, you multiply it times the amount you might win, and that is the value, the maximum value you should pay for making the bet. So, if you might win $1, you have a 50% chance of winning. That means the maximum amount you should pay and be indifferent is 50 cents. So you should be indifferent between having a 50-cent ticket in your pocket to win $1 or having the actual dollar. That's the theory. Of course, you might put a value in having an actual dollar. You might be risk averse. You might say it's not worth it, and it's not because you're indifferent. However, if you could have a ticket for 10 cents in your pocket that paid off $1, and you had a 50% chance of winning, in other words, that 10-cent ticket in your pocket is actually worth 50 cents. Okay? It's a 10-cent ticket, gives you a 50% chance of winning, so that means the 10-cent ticket is worth 50 cents. Then it's definitely worth buying. And that was the case with the lottery last week, if you assumed you'd be the only winner. The odds were 300 million to 1. There was a pot of 1.5 billion. That means a single ticket was worth about $5 if you assume there would be no other winner. And the ticket's cost is actually $2. So the ticket was worth $3 more than you were paying for it. That's how you look at these things. Of course, the odds of winning are still infinitesimally small. I mean, it really is not worth doing, but you can rationalize it by saying, hey, it's a good investment. When you look at inventions, it's the same thing. And I'll tell you a story about that in a second. But right now, all you need to remember is this. To figure out the odds, the value of a bet, you take the probability of winning that bet times the total amount you might win, you multiply it together, and that is the value of the bet. And what you want to do is pay less than that value, and then you know you're making a good bet. This has been Inventing 120.